You can't attract something if you're not it. You can manipulate and get it into your life, but you won't be able to keep it because you're not vibrating as Which is why people who steal that haven't earned it generally lose what they steal. They can't keep it. They have to keep stealing because they don't have the consciousness of actually having that. So you steal somebody's car, that person is just going to have the insurance company buy them a new car. That's a part of them. It's going to be a minor inconvenience, but they're going to get another car. But the person who stole the car is going to ditch it after a while. They're going to have to sell it, steal another car. They're not it. They're not the thing. You can't attract something if you're not it. You can manipulate and get it into your life, but you won't be able to keep it because you're not vibrating at its frequency.
Man, and that's what it is, man. In order for you to keep things and have things, you have to believe you in the spirit of it, man. This is like with being the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe you're the elect and you haven't put on the elect, you're not going to be able to attract the actual benefits of being the elect, man. And this is the same thing that is taught by Lord Yahushua when he says, what the kingdom of heaven within, man. You got to be able to have things within yourself, right, before they manifest outwardly, man. And you're able to keep and obtain those things, man. See that? So if you don't have the kingdom within you, you're never going to get it outwardly either, man. All right? And this is what the Lord taught us in the scriptures, man. That we got to believe that these things are already done before they physically manifest, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing when the Lord Yahushua would heal people in the scriptures. He would tell them what you already believed it was done. So, hey, according to your faith, so be it done unto you, man. All right? Like the woman that had the issue and all that, and she knew that the Lord was going to heal her, man. This thing is a thing about knowing, man. And this is why a lot of guys that get things by dishonesty, they lose it because they manifested it by dishonesty and what they don't believe they really have it, man. And this is why you can't keep it because you don't believe you have it. So what really is not yours because you don't even believe it's yours, man. This is why somebody can steal a car and then they don't get to keep that car because it's not their car, man. It's not yours in the spirit and it's not yours in the physical. This is why you can't keep these things. This goes for everything in life, really, man. You got to believe it's yours, man, before you physically get it, man. All right. I remember when I got into this car accident a couple weeks ago. I told myself that I'm getting a car today, man. And it manifested that day, which I didn't even know how I was going to get a car. And the Lord made it happen, man. Okay? So this is what it is, man. You have to speak it, believe it, and walk it, man, and live it, man. All right? And it's yours, man. New covenant, law of attraction, man. It's no difference than playing sports. Like if you're playing sports and you believe that you lost the game already, most of the time you're going to lose that game, man. Same with a person that has the mindset, it's in their spirit, it's in their conscious that they going to win that basketball game, that football game. They going to win the race. It'll wind up manifesting once you really have that belief, man. Right? Or like if you're playing a video game, man. Like when we used to play video games when we was younger, man. Sometimes there's certain boards on video games, you can't beat that board until you actually believe you can beat that board, man. I promise you that, man. I done played plenty of video games when I was a little beloved one. And I couldn't beat the board until I believed I could beat the board, man. So the Lord gonna reward you exactly according to your heart, man. If you really believe you can't do it, hey, you can't fucking do it, man. And if you believe you can get it done, you truly believe it's gonna come to pass, man. All right, this thing is not rocket science, man. Mark chapter 11, verse 20. And I want to give all praise to Abba Yahweh by Shem Mashak Yahushua. And in the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling to remembrance, saith unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree, thou curses, is withered away. And Yahushua answering said unto them, Have faith in God. For verily I say unto you that whosoever shall say to this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. All right. So the sum of this is, man, the Lord compared mountains being removed, man, in this thing to show you, right, that things that are beyond measure, that are what considered impossible in this world, is possible with the Lord, man. He compared a damn mountain being removed and cast in the sea, man, just off your words alone, man. This is how the Lord is showing you how powerful words is, man, because he is the word. The word himself is showing you how powerful words themselves are, man. This is why the scripture says life and death is in the power of the tongue, man. The tongue has power, man, to speak life and death, man. All right? You can speak things that are what? Beyond measure, man. That's what? Impossible with men, but's possible with God, man. See that? When you in the word, you can speak words, right? That are life, that will come to pass, right? He said that whosoever shall say to this mountain, be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea, man. You know what I'm saying? Now that's some spiritual power stuff right there. All right. When you see mountains being removed and cast into a sea, right? And he said, say unto that mountain, man, which we know the mountains also represents these evil spirits as well, man. All right. Can cast into that abyss, right? But be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, man. And that's the thing. You can't doubt in your heart, which is in your mind. Showing you got to have that thing in your heart, in your mind, before it physically come to pass, man. So if you don't have it in your heart, you ain't gonna be able to have it physically. It's not gonna be yours. This is why people that get things unjustly, they lose it, man, because it's not theirs, man. But when you believe and you don't waver in like a ship in your heart, man, and you trust and believe that the things which you say to yourself, right, they gonna come to pass, you shall have whatsoever he saith, man. Right? So if you contradicting yourself and the things if you contradict your desire, you'll never get your desire. See that? You never have whatsoever you saith. This is why people like the guy said, when people steal stuff, they lose it, because they're contradicting what they really want. They want it, but they know in their heart, and they doubt in their heart that it's not really theirs. All right? So Shalom. Mark chapter 11, verse 24. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them, man. So you got to believe that you received them before you already have them, man. Right? And they'll be yours. Just like you got to know that something is yours before it's yours. It's just like when you get a woman, man, you got to know, hey, man, this is my woman, man, you got to know that's bae before you even make her bae, man. All right? So really, it's a thing of knowing and a thing of not, and a thing of trust and not of doubt. Because when you doubting, you don't know if it's true or not. See that? Which is lack of faith, which is doubt, worry, not trusting. All right? The Lord said you got to trust that you received it, man. The word believe means to trust. You could look it up. It means to trust. So you got to trust the Lord. You can't be worrying or not whether the Lord going to do it, man. You got to know the Lord going to do it, man. All right? Just like you got to know we in this new covenant, man. So Shalom.